Hi, this is the second week of September. This is Lisa. I wanted to give you a look at the orchard in early fall. Some of you were here in spring when we started out basically with a bare field and planted some wee little sticks in the ground, and boy are things growing like crazy. Right in front of us is a gold rush tree sponsored by Richard and Susan. And I'm gonna walk down the row here a little bit. Walk down the field. Right ahead of us there is a gold rush sponsored by Sophia. And some of these gold rush trees are taller than me. They're like 7 feet tall. They're growing beautifully. I'm gonna keep walking down. Forgive me if this is shaky. I will do my best. You know, I always liken planting a baby orchard to having kids. You start out with tiny little babies and you give them training and care to help them on their way to becoming healthy and productive adults. And that's what these are all doing. We're walking past Asian pears right now. And then we have some European pears, and some of those are stretching up 8-9 feet high already. And then here are the high density apple varieties. These are some of the really oddball varieties that some of the sponsors chose. And although they look a lot smaller than the Gold Rush, they're actually growing really, really well. They are on different rootstock, different training system, and so this is how they should look. If all goes well in the first year, they should be looking like this, and they are, and they're wonderful. They look great. Keep walking down. These are a bunch of trees we've been grafting ourselves onto a lot of new varieties. And here, these are grapevines, table grapes, and those of you who were here at the open house in spring may not have realized there was much of anything planted right here because they were so little, and now it's like a veritable jungle. So next year we'll have some grapes from these plants, and by the following year we'll have enough to put in the fruit share, the CSA fruit share, but we'll certainly have a lot to sell next year. This here is Molly. She's our panting away like a freight train. We move down, and here we see baby peach trees. So some of you know I just sent my son Jay off to college in Arizona as a 4th semester sophomore, and it's really his first time away from home. He's doing great, and he is well on his way to becoming a healthy and productive adult, as are these trees. Trees, unlike our children, are going to be with us their whole lives. So we'll get to see these guys grow bigger and become really productive. I always love the look of baby peach trees. They look like little shrubs. And here again, these are pretty short, but this is perfectly what we want to see with baby peach trees due to the training system, and they just take a little bit longer to get going than those gold rush trees that were so huge. But by next year these will be much taller than me. So the whole orchard is looking great, and we are thrilled that you've been able to be a part of this with us, and we wish you a happy early fall, and we'll give you further updates as things progress.